we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.
Good morning. So, actually it's afternoon now. I have just spent today so far doing laundry. I started earlier this week and never got to like my colors and whites, so I just did that. I need to go pick that up, but I wanted to finish my shallot pickling. And so there's a restaurant that I really like in St. Louis called Eating Loafers, and they have this salad with pickled shallots on top. The recipe for the entire salad is online, which I'm grateful for since I no longer live in St. Louis. But I also like making their pickled shallots because I'm not gonna just if I have them and I have everything else, which like that's saying a lot because you also make the dressing and have chicken and yada yada yada. It's not only good for having on the salad, it's good for having just around. They last for like 3 months once you make them. And I don't think I've ever had them for 3 months. I think this last round that I finished a couple weeks ago, I had for like a month and a half. But yeah, so I made some pickled shallots. They have to cool to room temperature. And yeah, once they have cooled, hopefully before I leave. If they haven't, I'll just stick them in the fridge uncovered because like it's a food hazard to cover them before they're cooled down because bacteria and stuff. But yeah, so now that those are done, I'm gonna I may pull out a couple for my, because they pickle pretty quickly because of the high heat. I may pop them on top of some soup for lunch, but yeah, I'm gonna get my laundry, get ready, maybe work on a video, but in like a little over an hour, I am leaving to go into the city. I am visiting the SFMOMA, and it's part of like a class that I'm taking right now, and so I'm going there and then staying after. So it'll be a nice day of me not doing school stuff really. Like I'll learn when I'm at the museum and like it's for a class, but it's my favorite type of class. So I will leave you here so that I can get all of that done before I leave, or as much as possible.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm before I sleep.
Okay, it's like 9 p.m. I just got back a little bit ago. I had a really great time with my art and the law class at SFMOMA. I really enjoyed watching the, or not watching, I enjoyed seeing the Joan Mitchell exhibit, especially. Had some of my favorite pieces of the day. And then I went with a couple of friends to dinner at Berber, and it's like a North African style restaurant, which like I've been to Morocco. We all had actually been to Morocco, surprisingly, which is how I guess we ended up there, because one person mentioned it and the rest of us were like, oh yeah. But yeah, it was really good. The show was good, and it's not even that late, but I think I'm just gonna get in my bed.
Hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through and through.
Good morning. I am sitting in the sunlight with some mint tea. After last night, I really wanted Moroccan mint tea, and so I always have mint tea of some kind, and I made it with more sugar than is reasonable, but not as much as like it goes in real Moroccan mint tea. So very good. But yeah, started my morning. I am gonna get my video edited that I wanted to get up for the past 2 days. And honestly, I said that I would do one vlog a week for a year and then reconsider whether like that meant that I would keep doing one a week or one every other week or one a month. And I'm just kind of struggling with what I'm going to do once January hits, because I still have to finish out this year. I don't know, because it is a lot, even if the videos aren't always the best edited, it's a lot to get one out every week. It's a lot to like remember to pick up my camera. Even a year in, like it's a lot better, or like a year, like 8 months in, 10 months in. It's a lot easier than it was when I started, but like there are definitely weeks where I look up and I'm like, oh, not a lot went on. I didn't think about picking up my camera, so I'm trying to like figure out what is best. But for now, I'm going to drink my tea, edit my video, and then put away the laundry that I finished but did not put away yesterday. I tried to put my sheets on the bottom so that those can be wrinkled, and like I'll roll them up when I put them in the dresser, and like maybe they'll not be as wrinkled when I put them on my bed, but the new ones I put on my bed last night were wrinkled, so I also doubt it. Yeah, that's my Saturday so far. It's gonna be studying and stuff. Like I'm gonna try not to do anything else today aside from like actual work or studying.
No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
It is like way later. After doing some studying and whatnot, I decided to make a cake that I saw on TikTok. It's like a lemon olive oil cake. I'm a little bit wary about how much olive oil went in it, especially with some reviews, but I'm really bad about like changing up recipes in the middle, which is fine for cooking and not so great for baking unless you're like actually paying attention to the chemistry behind it, and I'm never doing that. So I just went with the recipe as closely as possible. It just looked really moist. If you hate that word, I'm sorry, but it did. Because otherwise I don't usually like olive oil that much. So I also forgot to flour. I oiled, but I forgot to flour the parchment. So we'll see if it turns out when I try to flip it over. And I didn't use the right kind of pan. So what am I doing here? The edges came off. It's okay. Well, since it didn't come out, I'm going back in this cake thing, pie thing, whatever it is. I powdered my own sugar. So I guess that's something as well. There we go. From what I've tasted, the most moist parts have a lot of olive oil in them, and then like it could probably be a little bit more lemony. I think I would want a more neutral like oil next time, so olive oil cake is not gonna be my thing. But I'm gonna eat my piece of cake and watch Emily Mariko on YouTube. I've never actually watched a YouTube video of hers, just TikTok, but she's, you know, like, lived on campus, is here in Palo Alto, so she also would not have made the same mistakes that I did. I'm gonna go ahead and say that, and I mean with the cake. Okay, so it's like 1:30 and I just finished making lunch. I am going to eat it. It's a book club day, so I need to finish the book, although I am pretty confident because I have 3 hours that I'm going to finish this book, because I don't even think I've spent 3 hours reading it so far, and it's already like at 50%. So I'm going to eat lunch while I read, and then I'm pretty caught up on what I need to do for school tomorrow, so do this, go to book club. I'm going to pick up a package at some point today, preferably before 7. I think that's when, like, maybe, like, it'll alert them to, like, put it somewhere else. I don't know. So, light day. I think I'm going to try to watch a movie tonight, but I haven't really committed to what movie I want to watch. Everything that I want to see is, like, now one of those things where, like, it's actually in theaters. So we'll see what catches my eye, and of course I'll watch Insecure at some point. So I just left book club. It was really good. I had finished the book. Really good. Would recommend at least this book by Mary Kay Choi, and I think I'm going to read more of her writing because I really enjoyed it. It was like a nice Sunday read for me. But yeah, I went to pick up a package because I got a notification that I had a package at my old campus apartment like a couple days ago, and I'm like, what did I order and why did it go here? And so I'm just, and it's like just like a random, well, it's like it's a building, I don't know, but it was like shipped specifically when I looked at my address, because like there are lots of things that like you can send to campus central shipping, and like they'll put it in a locker randomly, but this I think it went to this locker specifically because it's where I used to live. So I need to update some information somehow. I think I got an email about that and ignored it. But yeah, I have no idea. I feel like maybe my dad, but he asked what my new addresses were, and I told him this was not it. The back? Oh. So my old, not my old, so I guess from when I first applied to things, my resume had my old address on it. So it's from the firm I'm going to next summer. It's like a branded item. That makes sense. I may have to at some point update my address with them. Yeah, it's got something in here. Ooh, it's a Swell bottle, or like a Swell type bottle. So, mystery solved. I will email them and let them know that I have moved. Although I guess if I'm still getting the mail, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, now I'm gonna go grab Shake Shack as probably like every other Sunday night ritual. It's like actually really funny. I was talking to a friend earlier this week, and she was saying how like going to Chipotle is like a ritual for her, and like that is me with Shake Shack. Like, I don't go quite every Monday. Sometimes I'll mix in something else, but like pretty consistently I will go to Chipotle and like ball out. Like, I'm gonna get the Parmesan fries that are still in, because I thought they would go better with the Shake Shack regular burger than with the truffle burger, and then probably a milkshake. For my second channel, which sounds crazy, but it's like actual like law school related stuff, I am doing kind of like a what I spend in a week as a law student here in like Silicon Valley, basically. And my Shake Shack order is gonna look crazy because I'm gonna get a drink and a shake and an upgraded fry. Oh well, at least I did not DoorDash it, because that happens sometimes. Hello. Yeah, I am back from class and I just sit down with lunch. My egg, at one point it was runny, and then I looked away for a couple, like what seems like a few seconds, and it was already like puckering. So I'm happy that I managed to catch it at the point where it's still like at least a jammy egg and not like soft or hard boiled, but like a little bit disappointing. But yeah, so having Daily Harvest lunch with some extras, and I am going to eat this, and then I'm going to edit a what I spent in a week video for my other channel that's like supposed to be like really law school focused. That's kind of like a financial law school type of thing. So eat this and then do that video. Okay, so I just made a quick run to the store. Definitely forgot something, but it's fine. I needed to pick up some things to do my contribution to Friendsgiving for Balsa tomorrow. I kept, like, it was originally Saturday, and I kept thinking it was Saturday and that I would have time to do it after, and then like, then I remembered it was Thursday and I needed to get it before that. So I will probably work on putting them together. I'm making bacon wrap dates. So with those, I told myself that if I found vegan cream cheese at Trader Joe's, which like that seemed iffy, I didn't know if that was like something that Trader Joe's carried, and sometimes things just aren't in stock even if they technically carry it sometimes. But I said if I found some, I would make just some like cream cheese stuffed dates as well, like the vegan cream cheese, and I did find it, so I'll make some vegan cream cheese stuffed dates and some like regular cream cheese stuffed bacon wrapped dates. And you know, like vegan is a good option because it's Stanford and people have other reasons for not eating dairy or cheese and stuff. So that's what I'm bringing tomorrow. And then, yeah, I just had earlier, like right before I left, I had my last ethics class of the quarter, and it's so weird. We're really winding down, but exams won't start for like a couple weeks. Yeah. So that's what's up with that. Yeah, so I'll make those bacon wrap dates and try to read for my classes tomorrow, because it'll be my last set of classes for my other classes tomorrow. I've already had my last art in the law class. That was Monday. And the corners of my mouth are so dry, but I cannot do anything about it. Like, they're either like very oily because I've put like a lip mask on them, or they're super dry. This mask is killing me. I cannot wait to be at home for like a month and not have to wear a mask. Like, and to clarify, I don't mean because I'm going like home to the south that I just won't be wearing a mask when I go places. I mean that I won't be going places all day that require me to wear a mask. I'll mostly be at home. Okay, I almost forgot that I'd ordered this, and then I noticed the email from earlier, checked the tracking, and it was delivered. So this is me trying Home Chef. I'm not gonna have it for dinner now, but I am gonna take this out of the box and put it in my fridge, and then I'll try to eat it over the next few days because it is all like, I guess like some of them, because they're oven ready, could probably just go in the freezer if I really needed to, but because they're fresh, I'm gonna try to put them away. But yeah, so after I do this, I will have dinner. Has some cooking instructions for like different types of meat. Has a thing of special offers. I'm already on a special offer. I'm on a special offer right now, so I don't need any new ones. A recipe book. These all go in just like the oven or the microwave. Gel pack. Let's see if I can scoot you back. So, okay. So this first one is pork and butternut squash chili with cheese and sour cream. So this isn't an oven ready one, but it's meant to be a 15-minute one. I guess I do need a recipe book after all. And this is my another oven ready, or this isn't oven ready, it's barbecue shrimp tacos. Oh, I got some breakfast sausages. Yeah, these are barbecue fish tacos or shrimp tacos. So I guess I will also have to prepare this in some way. What? Another oven ready, it's guacamole crema with chicken with black bean and bell pepper succotash. And then also, I guess, supposedly oven ready, but I have to do something to it. I guess maybe it's just mostly poured out of the bag. And all of my meats are separated out, which like makes sense, like for something that's not cooked yet. I guess I was thinking, honestly, these aren't like prepared. I think they do have some options that are actually prepared that can go like in the microwave, but I did choose oven ready, and so that does make sense. If they take 30 to 40 minutes, it's probably like 10 minutes of putting them together and then 30 minutes in the oven. So, you know, I think it's easy to do something and then step away for 30 or 40 minutes and actually get something done. So not too bad on the time, but we'll actually see. Honestly, probably in the next vlog because I have dinner with Balsa tomorrow and I'm not gonna make this for lunch.
Love you like the ocean, love you in slow motion. Anything it takes to make you stay. But I can't rely on you. Doesn't matter what I do. You say you need a time, I think you mean a buyout. Cause it's pretty clear